We are going to do a quick how do they feel, how do you feel, and the potential outcome, okay? So we're going to start with how are they feeling about you? And then we're going to get into how you're feeling about them, okay? How do they feel about you? Seven of Pentacles. They see you as somebody that is worth investing in, okay? They are seeing you as somebody that is somebody worth putting down roots with, okay? You are somebody that they envision would be long-term, okay? Like, it's going to require a commitment here. You're not somebody that can come and go, or not somebody that is meant to just be an experience. They see you as somebody that they want to invest in, that they want to grow with, that they want to build with. The Four of Swords, they see you as somebody that makes them feel peaceful. Like you make them feel safe. You make them feel like it's like you make their nervous system feel safe. You genuinely bring this person comfort and peace of mind. Like they don't overthink or worry about you, okay? The Six of Swords. They feel like you are the boat that has come through the fog, okay, through the storm, through the chaos, to find them and bring them to safety, to bring them to the calm, to bring them to the safer waters, to bring them to the better place. Like you are the light at the end of the tunnel for them, okay? But I do feel like they feel you slipping away. They're acknowledging that something is wrong. They're acknowledging that there's something that is pushing you away. So let's see how you're feeling about them. Eight of Pentacles. A work in progress. The Five of Cups. And the Chariot. So, with the Five of Cups, so you know that they've had a really, really, really challenging past, okay? They've been through a lot. They've lost a lot, okay? This person, like, you acknowledge that there's a lot of sadness and grief that they're still working through. Again, you are the light at the end of the tunnel. But for you, you've had to do a lot of this healing and this growing and this work alone. And you didn't have the light at the end of the tunnel the way that this person does. And it feels like you feel like this is somebody where it's like you can't save this person, but I do feel like you feel like the pressure to be their thing that allows them to move forward. I feel like it's putting a lot of pressure on you because you can give this person grace and understanding that they are working on themselves, that they're releasing and facing certain wounds and, doing their best to move on from the past. But there's still a lot of things that are weighing on the progress of this connection, and I feel like you feel like this person is still very much stuck on a past, whether it be person or past situation or loss, that is making it challenging for you to move forward with them. because it's like you really can see the progress they've already made with you, but it feels like it's not fair that I feel like you feel like it's just not fair that there's a fear of, well, if I invest all of this back, like if I'm doing this with them and they're, you're having to do so much of this, it's almost like having them catch up to where you're at on your journey. It almost like feels like you're stuck looking back with them, and that you can't move forward, that you're having a hard time moving forward in your own life, because this person, like, there's just still so much of this person's stuff that is being projected into this relationship. And it just feels like you are in two wits about yourself. Like, part of you really wants to just be determined, persevere, and really, really just figure this out and charge forward with this person. But a part of you is also like, it feels like you're waiting for them to get to a specific place so that the two of you can truly move forward together. And you're not sure if you can wait anymore. And it feels like, and that's where it's like they're feeling like you're slipping away, because you are in a way preparing to potentially leave, because you want more than what is currently happening. And it's definitely fair comparing, like, this person's energy is like, they acknowledge what they're wanting with you, but they're still behind you. There's 7 of Pentacles, you're 8 of Pentacles. Like, you're ahead of them, and it just feels like, you know what it is? It's not that it's like the love. It does feel like the love is there. It does feel like the desire to move this connection forward is there, but it's almost like the acknowledgement of, are we truly in an aligned place? Are we on the same page? Are we like, or it just feels like both of you have different journeys and different experiences. You're in different places in your life, that I feel like right now you're just acknowledging that it's not lacking wanting to be in the connection, but it's about being mature enough to acknowledge if being in the connection is truly healthy for both of you and for where you're both going. Like, is it limiting your choices and your ability to do what you need to do to make sure that you have your foundation set so that you can really pour into a relationship? I feel like this person, the person that you're dealing with, has so much that they need to pour into themselves, that it's almost like they don't really have what it takes right now to pour into you in the way that you are deserving, and the way that you are over pouring into them. And it's almost like you're not there. It feels like the relationship isn't reciprocal. Like, it's not a balanced, reciprocated energy or give and take. And it's just, you're now at that point where you feel it, and you're like, okay, I think it's time to make a decision of like what is really best for both of us. So let's see what the potential outcome is. What is the potential outcome? We have the King of Wands. We have the Three of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay. The Four of Cups. Yeah, I don't see you waiting around with the Ten of Swords. Excuse me, confirmation verb. King of Cups. Six of Cups. Okay, so with this energy in itself, okay, I do see you both deciding to end the connection. Because I just don't feel like you want to wait around. I feel like right now it's neither of you are in a place to reciprocate the emotional needs that are needing to be met. But I do feel like making this emotionally, this very mature decision to end the connection. I do feel like the connection will end, but it's like from such a mature, loving place, and it's from a very mutual place. Okay, because it's from such a mutual place, loving place. I also don't see it necessarily just being the end of this connection. There's an acknowledgement of, if it's meant to kind of come back around, it will. But both of you are making a decision to pursue and devote to, again, what both of you are needing to pursue and devote to when it comes to your journeys, okay? And to your expansion, to your growth, to your elevation, to your path, okay? So this is, it might not be, what you're wanting, but I feel like this is confirmation. This message is confirmation and clarity that making the decision to go your separate ways, to allow the space for both of you to experience and grow and live life and learn what you need to learn, so that you can align to where you're meant to be and who you're meant to be. And this connection has brought you to this point of making this decision, which is huge, which is pivotal for both of your journeys. And the possibility of being led back to one another is here. But I also feel like you guys are leaving it with not the expectation or attachment of coming back together, but the hopes that if it is meant to be, it will come back together, and then both of you will come back together being in a more aligned place. But there's an acknowledgement of, if this connection has served its purpose, that it has done exactly what it's needed to do, and that there is a lot of love here, and there's a lot of allowing this connection to go, so that both of you can achieve the life that you want to achieve, to experience the life that you want to experience, and not be held back because of this fear of obligation to one another, just because of the love and care. So it's like the knowing, like when you really see somebody and care for somebody, that not all relationships are meant to last or are meant to be in our lives all the time. And there's cycles of any kind of relationship, and there is a cycle that is coming to an end here, and it is for the betterment of both of you, and it is a decision that is being made out of love, and this message is confirmation for you. This is very eclipse energy. So this decision is going to bring both of you opportunities and experiences that are going to be life-changing, and that is going to shape both of you into individuals that, when you do, you will meet again with this person, and maybe you won't get back together with them, but there will be a point where you meet up with this person again, and the acknowledgement of how much transformation has undergone because of the decision you made, and where you both end up being exactly where you're meant to be, whether it be, with other people or in the space of being able to have an opportunity to be again together. There's just going to be this divine acknowledgement that, wow, that when we both listened to what was meant to be, our intuition, and we made that decision together lovingly, there's just going to be that divine acknowledgement of, wow, look who we have become, because we chose to let each other go out of love, knowing that love and connection never dies, never ends. Just experiences and memories and moments do. And, memory, experiences that you've had with somebody will always live on, and maybe you don't get to make new experiences with them, but that connection, those memories will always exist. They'll always be in the ethers, in the universe. So it just really feels like this is confirmation that if that's what's happening or what's going to happen or what has happened, that it's leading to something beautiful, and that this is just your confirmation that sometimes love isn't enough, wanting to be in the relationship isn't enough, putting in the effort isn't enough. Sometimes it's all about compatibility and alignment and frequency of and purpose. So, you know, and there's no, and it's like, we don't have to feel so sour about relationships ending. When a relationship ends, it really is because a chapter is being closed, a cycle is being closed. And it always means there's opportunity for new, whether like in all kinds of forms. So whatever this ending is leading to, it is going to be exactly where you're being guided to. So feel the feelings, grieve the connection, you know, do what you need to do. And life is like, and then you're going to just do what you need to do, and you're going to be like, you're going to see how doing what you need to do has transformed so much, and is going to transform so much. So sending you so much love and care. Big hugs. You got this. Life's many twists and turns, but embracing what you're being called to do is the only way to see what's around the corner. So evolve and prosper. Love you. Bye.